Good morning to my beautiful kings, queens, internet cousins. What are y'all doing? I told you guys I wanted to share some more cases that have fucked with my mental, so if I have to live with this shit, so do you guys from now on. Let's talk about the Cleveland wall killer. Yeah, I know it sounds fucked, right? It is. So, back in Cleveland, the early 2000s, all these people kept saying, hey, this house over here smells really bad. And everyone they kept calling, making reports on this one specific house in Cleveland. Well, the cops just said, oh, well, there's a sausage factory across the street, so it's probably just the byproduct or whatever the fuck. And people were still like, what is going on? Well, there was a man named Anthony Sowell, and he was on rugs. Apparently, Anthony was smoking a little rock and kept getting like Tinder dates, or I'm assuming back then it was around the time of Craigslist. So he was meeting random women and inviting them over to his crack house. Anyways, over time, it just starts smelling worse and worse and worse, and nobody can figure out where is any of the shit coming from. Well, one night, Anthony decided to get him a date. He brought her inside, and she obviously noticed right away that the smell was off. He got her inside of this room, and I believe next he tried to tie her up and sexually assault her, but she ended up getting away. Before she got away, she was able to see inside of a room. The room had a rocking chair in it, and there was a body in it, a not alive body. So anyways, they end up doing some investigating, thank fucking God, and come to find out, Anthony Sowell had been dismembering women that he met online and stashing them inside of the walls of his home. He was getting Craigslist dates and inviting them over to party and do rugs with them, and then incapacitating them and knocking them out, and then sexually assaulting them and dismembering them. I can't imagine how the neighbors felt after telling the cops for months and years how bad it smelled over there. Because if you know the smell of a decomposing body, then you know it's not a pleasant smell, dude. It's not. Like, it's definitely not. So lo and behold, he ends up going to jail, prison, whatever. He got named the Cleveland Strangler. He was sentenced to the death penalty and ended up dying of a later illness. I'm going to put the picture of the house at the end. You can feel the dark energy through it, dude. I don't know if anyone else gets like that, but if I see a picture, it's like my body picks up on the bad vibes and the just bad shit. He had at least 11 victims, and I'm sure he probably had even more than that. There's actually a documentary about him. I believe it's on either Tubi or YouTube. Okay, I looked it up. It's called Unseen, and it looks like it's on Prime. There are also a couple of other shows it looks like that they've made about him, so I'll tag those at the end. But this is why I tell you ladies to be careful, man. Don't trust anyone. If they want to party with you, don't believe it. Don't trust it, because someone on drugs, you don't know what they're capable of. And really, at the end of the day, none of us know anybody but ourselves. The guy that was the gas station clerk next to his house said that he seemed kind of off, but I mean, you would never guess that he was over there strangling 11 people and putting them inside of his walls. I'm not sure what it is about Ohio, but they have a lot of fucked up serial killers and shit, dude. Look at it. Look up how many people end up being murderers from Ohio. It's fucking scary. I want to say that I'm so sorry to the victims' families, and I'm so sorry that this has happened. And I'm generally not a happy person when someone falls off the face of the earth, but I hope Anthony Sowell rots in hell for what he did to those poor women for the rest of his life.